Hey guys, Thunderhound369 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at something that I haven't taken a look at in quite some time, and that would be another M.A.S.K vehicle. That's right, M.A.S.K has resurfaced on the channel once again, and we all know how I feel about M.A.S.K. And today we're going to be taking a look at the M.A.S.K Piranha from the very first series of M.A.S.K vehicles, released right around 1985 to 1986, somewhere through there. I picked this guy up at some time quite a few months ago, I might say. I just picked him up probably 6-7 months ago, and I'm just now getting around to reviewing him. So I think I got him for right around $25, maybe $30 at the time. I can't remember. It wasn't that expensive. But anyway, we'll go ahead and take a look at the M.A.S.K Piranha here. We'll start off with Sly Rax, the rider, the driver, pilot, whatever you want to call him, of this vehicle. You can see Sly's got his usual, a little bit of glare going in the background. Anyway, we got Sly going on here. As you can see, he kinda got that biker gang look going on, sort of like he almost belongs in the Dreadnoughts or something, as you might think. Got the nice little blue jean pants going on, black leather boots. These guys are roughly about, I want to say about 2, maybe 2.5 inches tall. They're not very big figures. As you can see, he's got a nice little black leather jacket going on, black leather glove, biker gloves going on. Got some silver detail chains hanging off here and there. Not a lot of detail on the back. Got a nice little brown little gun holster going on here. The head sculpts on these guys are usually fairly simple, but as you can see, Sly's got a he's got a very well detailed head sculpt going on. He's got nice little black hair, black sunglasses, black mustache, and he's got kind of that I don't know what kind of, like a goatee going on there, but it looks like it's just a simple paint job, and it looks like it's been painted just a little bit off center. As you can see, it's not quite lining up with the nose like it should. Other than that, I'm not really disappointed with it. So we'll go ahead and take a look at his mask, which is called Stilletto. And Stilletto, according to the riders, whatever you want to call this, it fires underwater harpoon, like spears, just like little darts. It just fires those out. As you can see, it's just one piece of like a grayish, blackish colored plastic. Got some nice silver paint details going on right around it. Got kind of almost like a welding helmet kind of look going on to it right here, right around the goggles. Most of the time, when you get these figures, if you pick the figures up without the mask, the masks I have seen run for as high as $15 to $20 a piece just for the mask. If you have to have the figure, if you buy say an incomplete set, and you don't have the mask, you're going to pay anywhere from $15 to $20, sometimes as high as $25 just for the masks themselves. I mean, the cheapest I've seen them is $10. You can see this is the short version. Usually the long version, there is a short and long version of each mask. The longer version would have an extra piece of plastic coming down in the front and would cover up Sly's chest. As far as, I forgot to mention the articulation on this guy when I had him. His head will move, but it's very, very stiff, so I don't want to risk breaking it. Shoulders, go around 360 at the shoulder. Hip joints, standard little T-crotch comes out down to here, bends at the knee. So pretty much you just get a simple little, I'm sitting down and getting ready to take a poop stance. That's about all you get out of these guys. You know, just enough to where you can get him to fit on the bike. And he will fit on here quite well. And he looks good, rather good riding the bike, I'd say, I think. As you can see, coming at you there. Then you put his mask on. So anyway, we'll go ahead and set Sly off to the side here, and we'll take a look at the Piranha itself. Most of the time, when you pick up Piranha loose off of eBay or any other websites that do sell M.A.S.K vehicles, most of the time this whole windshield piece is usually missing. And I mean, these things do pop up quite often on eBay. Sometimes they pop up complete, sometimes they pop up with a complete in the box. I mean, I found mine loose, complete, 100% as it is, no box, for, you know, 25, maybe 30 bucks. But I have seen, you know, in the box run up as close to $100, if not more, $100. So these things can get quite expensive if you are a M.A.S.K collector. Nice little purple motorcycle. The windscreen on both the sidecar and the motorcycle is made out of a transparent, translucent plastic. You can see through it. As a matter of fact, this whole piece that forms the front of the bike, the windshield, the whatever you want to call it, that is all translucent plastic. Like I said, it is removable, but for the sake of this, I'm not removing it. Sidecar is detachable. I mean, the whole thing is detachable. I'm not going to remove that either. You can see it's got some nice little chrome bits going on here around the motor. Nice little chrome wheels. They do roll, but for some odd reason this one has been sticking here lately. Been getting caught up on something in here. I don't know what's been catching it, but front wheel rolls quite well. Does pivot, articulate left and right. Got some nice little details. Got some nice little handlebars going on in there with the figure can hold on. Other than that, it's got nice little decals going on here and there. Some of the decals are wearing off, but still, you get what you pay for. So speaking, I mean, got a nice little cockpit area for the sidecar / submarine, because this part is also a submarine, a one-man submarine. So it's got some nice little detailed, nice little padded seat area, but other than that, it has no controls in there whatsoever. No joysticks, no nothing for the figure to actually control the submarine. There is absolutely nothing in there, so I don't know how anybody would actually control this thing as it is. But I'm sure in the show it actually had controls, so I'm not going to argue that point. In the comics it had controls, because this thing was heavy all over the very first season of the M.A.S.K cartoon series. This thing was in pretty much every episode, and I know it was in quite a few of the original DC M.A.S.K comics. It was in quite a few of those, what few there were. So anyway, we'll go ahead and take a look at the transformation of this thing. is really quite simple. It's only got two little switches. On the first switch, you press down. I hope I hit the right one because I don't want it to go shooting off into La La Land if I hit the right one. I hit the right one. It shot off into La La Land. There's actually two switches back here. One switch you can hit will actually pop out the guns for motorcycle mode. It will pop out these guns. And the other switch send this thing flying out into La La Land, as you saw. Let's see if I can get it to do that again. That was about the coolest this thing has ever launched. So the other one, like I said, this other switch, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it just deploys the guns. Very nice. Now, if we can get this thing to settle just right here, we're going to shoot it off into La La Land. Hopefully I can catch it before it barrels off the back of the review area here. So hold on to your teeth, guys. Let's hope I can catch this thing in time. Back him up a little bit more. That looked pretty cool. I like that. That was pretty cool. Still got a strong little spring in here. As you can see, it's just got two little levers. Sidecar just slides right up on here, hooks into these two switches here. This switch releases the weaponry, and this switch releases the sidecar itself, which the spring is just inside here. As you can see, nice little chromy goodness going on here. And I got a red reflection coming from somewhere. I got a red light reflecting off the chrome. I don't know if you guys can see that. I believe it's coming off of my camera. Yeah. But that is shiny, shiny, shiny goodness. I know Dave, one of three nights, he loves these M.A.S.K vehicles, especially the chrome. Just the chromy goodness. But as you can see, it's got these nice little fins on either side to help stabilize the sub when it's in water. And it's supposed to represent the thrusters and the motor area. Got the nice little water cannons just here. And I forgot to mention that just underneath the sidecar in the motorcycle mode, there are 1, 2, 3 hidden torpedoes, ground torpedoes. Now they do not fire, they do not launch, they're just molded in pieces of plastic. They're just molded into the bottom of the sidecar platform. And the figure does set in here quite well. You got to fiddle around with him just enough to get him to slide right down in. He ain't wanting to cooperate. Slides right down in here. It is kind of a tight fit for some of these figures, but he does go in here. He just more or less, you just got to kind of wiggle with him, but he will go in. I do promise you, he does go in. But since he's wanting to fight with me and be hateful about it and don't want to go in his little submarine to get away, I'm not going to fool with him. Now, I don't know. Now he ain't wanting to stand up. I don't know. Now, I've got a picture pulled up of the back of the box for this toy. And I'm not seeing anywhere on here that it advertises where this thing can float. And to be quite honest with you, with this thing having a spring just in here, I'm not really wanting to take a chance to see if it will float, because I just don't think that it will. But, you know what? I'm not going to take the chance because I don't think it will float. I may check it here in a few minutes after the review to see if it will. If it does float, I'll put it up at the end of the review just as a little update. But anyway, I just want to say that all I can say for recommending this guy, oh hell yeah, if you're a M.A.S.K collector, you've got to have this guy, this set in your collection. I mean, this is like one of the icons of the series, so you've got to have this. So anyway, you know, like I said, you know, I picked it up, I think, at toystable.com about 6 or 7 months ago for 25, maybe 30 bucks. They do pop up quite frequently on eBay, sometimes complete in the box, sometimes incomplete. So, like I said, if you're looking, if you like what you see here and you want to add one to your collection, you know, stop by Toy Stable or look around on eBay. I'm pretty sure you'll find one somewhere. So guys, I'm Thunderhound369. This has been my review of the M.A.S.K Piranha with Sly Rax and his Stilletto M.A.S.K. Till next time, guys, I'm out of here. See y'all. Okay, guys, I just couldn't resist it. End of the video. Update for the little M.A.S.K Piranha. I couldn't help myself. I've gotten myself too damn curious over this. So I got myself a little bowl of water. We'll bring in the sidecar. As you can see, got the sidecar here all nice and ready. Now, I love collecting these M.A.S.K vehicles. I know they're vintage. And like I said, the box didn't advertise whether it floated or not. I don't really want to mess up my chrome or anything, but you know what? I'm so damn curious right now, I just can't stand it. So I'm just going to throw this little update out there, and we're going to give this thing a shot and see if it'll float. So I got myself a nice little bowl of water. So here goes, guys. Please float. And what do you know? It is not floating. It is slowly sinking. And there she goes. Just, well, I guess, you know, it should sink anyway. It's a submarine. Hang on just a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Don't want to get water all over my spot here. As you can see, it just sank slowly like a rock. Now I just hope I don't rust the launch spring in there. But I just couldn't resist it, guys. So anyway, that's my little update at the end of the review. The M.A.S.K Piranha submarine don't float for shit. So guys, again, Thunderhound369 saying, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Later, guys.